What's up, guys? Just leaving Trader Joe's. I may sound stuffed up right now. I have like a allergy. I'm allergic to that cinnamon smell. Damn, everywhere I go, they got that cinnamon smell pumping. You know what I'm talking about? If you live in the USA, in the autumn, they have all the cinnamon smell, cinnamon sticks. It kills me. My nose starts running like a sieve. It's just, I gotta run out of the store. I know there's other people that must have the same thing. I'm just backing the Bentley up. You know I'm joking. So I just want to go into boxing. How boxing is scamming us. Boxing is scamming us. It's been a scam for years. I don't make money off boxing. I could say this. A lot of big boxing experts probably think it, but they won't ever say it because they're working for major networks or whatever. But prime example, most rational people that know boxing and understand boxing will tell you Triple G won the fight. We all know what we saw, and it's happened many times before, but I'm using that as an example because it's the most recent and high-profile robbery. Triple G, again, they're double dipping. They're going to do it all over. Before the fight, I said there's a chance he'll get robbed because Canelo's the golden boy. They need him to win that fight because they need to make more money. Essentially, it's a win because it was a draw, and everybody wins. There's a rematch. And in my personal, humble opinion, allegedly boxing is a scam or whatever. You know, they're doing it all over. People forget. People got short-term memories. They don't give a damn. But I believe that the fans are getting robbed. Boxing fans are getting scammed because they're having another hashtag Look Now TV. You can go to my merch store, by the way. That's from my main channel. But I'm telling you, boxing fans, in my opinion, like me, are getting scammed over the years with these ridiculous rematches when you know someone won the fight. Even when the person didn't win, even when there is not a rematch, it's still a scam because viewers are paying for pay-per-view or whatever, even their cable bill, and the guy that's won the fight, and most rational people that don't really have a bias will tell you that the majority, if you have 1 million people watch this fight, and 800,000 of those people or 900,000 saying, yeah, that guy won the fight. Come on. We're being scammed, people. Boxing needs to step up their game. Something needs to change in the sport. Probably it won't. Teddy Atlas is the man for speaking out. He's the only one that really gets emotional about it. It's my Look Now TV merch. That's for my other channel. The link will be in the video description below for my Look Now TV merch. This is crazy. I'm in a mall parking lot. It's really late. Let's think rational. We went over this already. I'm just going to say, most people that are not biased, that watch the Canelo versus GGG fight, if you know anything about boxing, most people, I would say, just random theory here, if you have 1 million people, right? 1 million people watching, and they know something about boxing, but they're not in favor of Triple G or Canelo winning the fight, most people, like, let's say out of 1 million, 750,000, 800,000 will say Canelo lost that fight. So we're getting robbed, we're getting scammed as boxing fans. In my opinion, they're double dipping, they're getting another fight out of it, and I told you guys this. It's a win, a draw is a win. I said in my first prediction before they fought, GGG would win, and I also said that they won't let Canelo lose, and that's what happened, essentially, because a draw is a win. Everybody wins. The golden boy, I said he's so much money riding on him. GGG's the older guy. Canelo, Vegas, big money fights. How could they let him lose? And I believe, I have to say allegedly, right? Who's going to sue me? But allegedly, you know, Adelaide Bird, maybe was she paid off? I don't know. Who knows? Allegedly, she might have been paid off. Or, you know, wined and dined. I mean, this has happened in boxing before. Teddy Atlas is the only one that's open and real about this stuff, and you got to give him credit. You got to give him his props for that. So, guys, I believe that they're double dipping because everybody forgets. They're going to sell the fight, pump it up. Oh my God, you got to see this, and it's a big ripoff. The same thing's going to happen. Let me give you my prediction. I heard Max Kellerman. He said that he was going to see how the corner of Triple G is going to react and what they're going to say, and then he'll make his prediction. He said that after the fight. That's ridiculous. I don't know. It's my opinion. Everyone has one. Come on, man. Stick to your guns. Do you have a heart? Do you have balls? Say what you think. God. You know, whether you say what the trainers are going to say, oh, we're going to do something different. We're going to go out there and mano a mano, Mexican style. So I guess Max says if they say that, then his theory, Triple G might lose. I mean, straight up and down, I think if Triple G doesn't age, you're going to see the same result. If he doesn't get old, he's going to be 36 by then, I think. I don't know. I have no stats in front of me. I'm sitting in my car. But I'm just saying, I think what I saw in the first fight played out like what I thought. I even said, Jim Lampley was like, we're going to see an early knockout. Canelo, I heard him say something about that. I think he was on the Deuce show. You can go back and look at this stuff. Paraphrasing, but he alluded to a knockout early. I mean, do these guys know boxing? I have to say, I mean, you could do color commentary all day. You could decipher things, use big words, and be dramatic. And you can have great analysis. Yeah, you can. But at the end of the day, do you really know before the fight who's going to win the fight? A lot of these guys don't. A lot of these guys don't. I always say this. You'll hear these so-called boxing experts say, my heart says that Triple G is going to win. My head says Canelo. What a cop-out. Really? Basically, you don't know jack. That's what you're saying. I'm not trying to curse because of the video doesn't get pushed by YouTube if you say something wrong. It's really deep. I got to remember, even though I have millions and millions of views on certain videos that I'm in and I've produced, that really, if you look at 20 years ago, if you're trying to get your art, your film, or something you created seen, 20 people in a movie theater is a lot. If you made a short film or a feature film and you get, hey guys, you're an artist or this could apply to any type of thing that you created. You get 20 taps on the back or 50 people into a room to watch something. That was a big deal before YouTube. Really, it was. So I got to remember, 50 people seeing one of these videos about me ranting about boxing or whatever I produce is still a lot. Got to stay down to earth, which I am. I believe I am. It all can end tomorrow. I tell that to everybody. One of my friends is like, you're like famous. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, all your channels combined, you got like 100 million views around. And he's like, you know, really, that's crazy. That's insane. It is insane, but fame or whatever, that doesn't last forever. If you think about some of the big Hollywood stars or whoever, reality stars that were famous 10 years ago, no one cares anymore. On a lot, not all, but a lot. It's that is, if you're in it for all that, if you're doing something like this for fame, that's great. That's insane. I couldn't even wrap my head around that. Anyway, you guys are probably, what the heck's he talking about? I have other YouTube channels. If you just watched this one, thank you. I appreciate this. I'm waiting for someone to come out. So this conversation is going to end. Maybe I'll pick it up somewhere else if they come to the car. I'm guessing they're going to fight Cinco de Mayo, May, unless someone gets scared. Canelo and his people. And they think, maybe Triple G's not going to get old, because that's what they were banking on. Triple G won that fight. He stalked him. He walked him down. He landed bombs. Yes, Canelo's a great fighter, but I think he's not super great elite status. I said, he learned a lot with Floyd. By the way, I called that fight, and people told me I didn't know anything about boxing. I told everyone it would be like a sparring session for Floyd Mayweather. It's all here on this channel. I said Floyd Mayweather is going to beat Canelo. He learned a lot, and that's the greatest thing for him, going into the top fights, the pound-for-pound fights, like against someone like Triple G. Everything Canelo Alvarez has done in boxing to date, including now the first fight, is amazing and great for him because he has a great chance. Sure, he can absolutely, I'd be insane to say he can't outright beat Triple G, because Triple G is 36. That's old. He's not a heavyweight. That's old in boxing, for real. That last fight could have been his best and what he had left, and even if he trained just as hard, he was here, he might be down here, and then Canelo all of a sudden is here, when I believe right now Triple G going into that fight was up here and Canelo was here. That's why I predicted that Triple G would win. He was a little bit higher. Let's say Triple G was a 10 and Canelo was an 8. Does that make sense? Now that Triple G fought him, and now that he might be on a decline right now. I mean, some people say he is on a decline because his fight with Daniel Jacobs, who is a champion, but I disagreed with that because that guy can fight. That he's an upper echelon fighter, easily in a champion. So you would expect him not to get knocked out. He was knocked down, and it created an illusion. The close fight between Triple G and Jacobs, it created that illusion that, Triple G's vulnerable now. He's not looking that great because he didn't bomb Jacobs out of there. Are you kidding me? If you know anything about boxing, you would know Jacobs is an awesome, amazing fighter. And you're damn right he didn't knock him out early and bomb him out and look like he was so dominant in that fight. Because Jacobs is that good. Kid Chocolate, 1 round, right? I mean, he knocked him out. He beat him. Excuse me. My nose is itching because I'm allergic to cinnamon. It's everywhere in the USA, guys. If you're watching this somewhere else, around the holiday season, every store you walk into, my nose is stuffed. It's itching. I'm allergic to that cinnamon smell. Anything that's cinnamon, my nose starts running like a sieve. It's really nasty. And I walked into Trader Joe's earlier. I went shopping. I recorded a video already about boxing. I don't know if I'm going to ever upload it, so I'm sharing it here again. This is just what I'm saying up here. This is all off the head, no notes. One dude's like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to talk. You're get some notes. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm doing. You're watching. That's it. Case closed. I produce stuff on TV. I'm doing my thing. I'm not trying. I'm doing. So I could just sit back and talk about boxing all day without any notes. I don't need them. For someone like me to get in front of a camera and start talking about boxing, I had my own radio show back in the day on live FM radio across New York. It leaked into all the boroughs, well, most of them, if not all of them on a good night. You know, I'm just saying, this is easy. But going back to my point, I digress. Yes, I say digress. I think that Triple G is going to win the second fight if he doesn't fade because of age. But I also think that they're going to probably rob. I'm at the point where I'm so jaded in boxing, I believe that the forces and the power behind Canelo cannot allow that man to lose. And guess what, guys? It's a scam. It sets up a third fight. If it's one of those fights, because so many people are suckers, they don't realize. The casual boxing fan or whoever else, they forget. You're looking at these two guys, and if you don't know who they are, anybody could see that Triple G won that fight. And I'm sorry if you disagree. Are you mad at me? Unsubscribe. I don't care. If you're gonna unsubscribe for something like that, I mean, that's insane. But anyway, just my opinion. I think that if Triple G and Canelo fight again, they want Canelo to win this thing, so they set that third fight up. And I wouldn't doubt if they give it a draw, but they're probably gonna let Canelo win. I think Triple G wins this again in a similar fashion, very similar to the first fight. Now, I might update my opinion as time goes on, because I start looking at sparring tapes, I start looking at what's going on. Who knows? Maybe, God forbid someone passes away in someone's camp. Boxing psychological, and anything can affect the fight going into it like that. Triple G is going to win like he did the first time. Canelo has no choice but to get on that bike because he's going to get knocked out. He has to run. What Mexican style? I love Mexican fighters too. I mean, he's smart. You got to be realistic. He's not dumb. He's not going to stand in front of Triple G. Do you want Canelo to stand in front of Triple G if you're a Canelo fan and get knocked out? Because that's what will happen. Canelo stands in front of Triple G to try to prove some machismo and Mexican style. That's what they want. That's what Triple G wants, because he'll knock him out. He will get knocked out, or he'll get knocked out and get really messed up. It's going to take a lot of time out of his career. Really, it could be a damaging fight, where the kid can't get into his, 31, 32, 33, having great fights, if he chooses to still fight, because, guys are filthy rich. I'm thinking Triple G's got this. I was really thinking about it. He's got this again. He already won in my mind, and they're double dipping. Like I said, they're getting everyone else to buy this fight again, and it's a scam. Boxing's a scam. You gotta understand where I'm coming from. It's the only sport I watch. I occasionally watch MMA. I'm just one of those weird anomalies, I guess. I don't watch football. I don't watch any. I was in Europe a few times. I go there a lot. I travel, and I like soccer. I mean, I was sitting down with some people, and I was watching soccer. I can appreciate it, but I'm not actively looking for it. I'm not going, I gotta watch the game today. It's just boxing for me. It's my one love. It's a sport I love to hate. Love and hate. Yes, I have a love-hate relationship with it. And I've been watching boxing forever. It's the only thing that gets excited. I shake. I get nuts. I get nervous. I should start filming myself, really. Someone filmed me, actually. When Pacquiao was fighting someone years ago. It's on their cell phone. I was standing up. I said, whoa, that's me. I look like a maniac. I should upload that video. They still have it on their cell phone because he showed it to me a year ago. Remember this? I was like, damn, that's how I look? I once got so excited during a fight. I got so excited during a fight. It was a major upset that I vomited. It's a true story. I had Domino's pizza. I got so nervous, so shakes everywhere. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I got so insane. My face flush red, neck broke out in hives, vomited. in the toilet, got sick, got ill. Now that's excitement. That's how much I'm nuts about. I'm a fan. I'm a true fan. I get insane about the sport. All through the years, I'm watching ESPN2 Friday Night Fights. I didn't miss anything. Back in the day when I was a kid, I was watching anything with boxing. Anything. I got so mad, so frustrated, so jaded with all the robberies and stuff. I just stopped uploading here. If I'm a fan of someone and I think they're going to lose, you watch enough videos, you'll see it. I will say it. Floyd Mayweather. Who did I like when Floyd fought Cotto? I had to say, hey, Floyd's gonna beat him. Gotta be real, gotta be real. Loved Arturo Gatti. Loved him. He's not around anymore. He's not with us anymore, unfortunately. Loved Gatti. I saw him live. Went to Atlantic City. Went down there specifically to see him fight Leonard Doreen. Still got the t-shirt. Went down there, watched him fight. Got the Gatti shirts. Got Gatti Ward 3 shirt. Huge fan. When Gatti signed to fight Floyd Mayweather, I go, oh boy, man, that's bad. He's gonna lose and get destroyed. And back then, Floyd Mayweather wasn't what he became, like in 2008, 9, 10. So I saw all this. Boxing, in my opinion, is somewhat of a scam. Not the fighters. I just hope for the best. I hope to see more great fights, like last night. We should talk about those. I think I did another video. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I wish you all the best. Peace.